Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q, Auto Parts Division.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 6 Tools.
Alright, thanks, boss. Nah, man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend, man?
Me and no one fend up in a big fight. Who have the best prices this Christmas season? Christmas season. American source with quality, living affordable. That's where we shopping. We shopping. I tell she do, darling, things are tight. American sauce, honey, will treat us right. We could afford anything we want and see in sight. Tell me what you want for Christmas. Tell me what you want for the Christmas. She said, I was soap, I was bed, washing machine dryer, I was sofa, I want French, I want a new pressure cooker. Merry Christmas from American Stores and Iowa George.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow The Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM.
Tikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MCD, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Street 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Pastor Hannah A. Pabu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on The Street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken.
strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Clarity. It's what we want for our vision. Whether we're working in the office, during our nighttime commute, or watching our TV. Reduce reflections and glare with Supernova anti-reflective coatings by Value Optical. The advanced technology in your new eyeglasses will reduce eye strain, help the world see you better, and enhance the way you see the world. Value Optical. Expert care for your eyes.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the house of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're in the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God. God's word direct from his throne room in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost over.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going on to my entire family, to the lovely Miss Sharon, Felix, Mr. Dominic, Romain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us via our Facebook page, Street 919 FM, or via YouTube, IWER TV live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. Pleasant good morning to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. IWER George and his entire family. Tobago, Sharon, Felix, good morning to you, my dear. And how are thou?
Morning, Bruce. You're kind of really loud and
that's what I'm telling you.
A little bit distorted.
Jeez, you brother. Hold on now. Any better now?
Yeah, a little better.
All right then.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, let me say good morning. And of course, I want to thank the Lord for waking this morning in the land of the living. Good morning to all our viewers, listeners, callers. Well, Bruce said enough, so I would just piggyback on what he said. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 6:12 a.m. Today is the 1st of November. 2021. What's the date? Which one it is today? Do they light up to which one it is
somebody
today?
Was asking
you
me
know,
this
forget.
morning and I wasn't sure, to is All Souls.
one of the days, somebody will call us and tell us. I just lost it there. I forget that clean come out of my head. Good morning to everybody. Is what time it's supposed to be? 7 or 6?
From this morning, the interview from 7.
Okay.
Yes, from 7.
All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're here. And let me say good morning to all our viewers and all our callers, all our listeners, foreign, local, Caribbean, you name it, every single where you're listening to us. And I need you to share the live so you can find us on Facebook, the Street 919 FM. You can find us on or you can find us on YouTube, IWER TV / live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. You know, I don't know. So things happening. I don't know how I'm coming up and going down.
You're coming up and going down?
Well, that's what I see. I see. Over there now. Monday morning blues after the weekend. Oh, good.
Helen, if I tell
Trinidad and Tobago.
If I tell you, right now I'm just maintaining our order, but woosah this morning. Woosah.
All right, so I was called by Angie, your good faithful servant. It's All Saints. Right. Tomorrow it's All Souls.
Nice.
Today is tomorrow is for Catholics and so on.
Okay.
And today is all religion, all other religions. So let me say good morning to all of you listening to us this morning. And remember, share the live, eh? Share the live. And I'm looking and listening. So let's go into the papers this morning and see what's happening in the news today. Headlines on the Express says, come on, man. Friends die in crash. 2 killed. Driver critical after car runs off highway. You see that car?
Jesus, peace.
Jesus Christ.
I spoke about this last week on Sharon.
Way.
Hey, Papa, yo.
Lord. And let me say good morning to my lovely Tobago that I love so much. Good morning, Tobago. I hope you're locked on and listening. Well, yeah, I know it's supposed to be on.
Yeah, they're locked on.
Right. Excellent. So good morning to Tobago, the whole of Tobago, every single one of you. 2 friends were killed and a 3rd man critically injured when he lost control of their car and slammed into a drain of the Uriah Butler Highway in Chabonas yesterday. People, if you see that car, Bruce, try and see if you could put up that car for persons who don't have the papers as yet.
Okay.
And who are looking at us on our Facebook and YouTube channels to see what we're talking about. This, I don't, what kind of speed these people was going at? Bruce, that's why I will drive at a comfortable speed that I can handle. Anything faster than that, I just start to feel like my foot moving off the pedal, you know,
Sharon,
and want to run out of the vehicle.
I don't know where people is want to be going at pace.
Boy, look at that.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago, you'll need to log on. For those of you who do not have your internet, to see the news on the internet, to get your, how you call it? Your live papers. Look at this vehicle. Now, boy. Moving along. Bruce will show it to you while we go along. A matter of life and death. COP26 open in Glasgow, Scotland yesterday with a nod to the devastating impact of climate change on small island developing states. SIDS, that's the abbreviation, a group to which Trinidad, I don't know if you could go in, Bruce, can you?
Just some.
Or you're still putting up the thing?
I was trying to get it. Let me see. A group of...
All right, let me see.
You got it?
Right, a group to which Trinidad and Tobago belongs, as British politician Alok Sharma formally assumed the responsibilities of the COP26 presidency at the opening. He noted the fact that the disruption to lives and livelihoods is more acutely felt by SIDS and developing countries than anywhere else. 14 more COVID deaths. 14 more people have died from COVID-19, increasing Trinidad and Tobago's pandemic death toll to 1,696. The Ministry of Health reported the additional deaths. People in the Delta is swiftly moving along. And the anti-vaxxers continue. A friend of mine's called me. I'm not going to say who it is. And she said her brother passed away. He didn't want to take the vaccine. Everybody else took the vaccine in the household. He said he will build his own immunity. He's no more.
Sharon,
so I send condolences out to the family.
I've put the car for you.
Right. So people we putting up the car for you to see that crash. Papa. And in the meantime, continue to go. Man hears gunshot, looks out window, and is killed. A Sandy Grande man who looked out his window when he heard a commotion on Friday night was shot dead. Judge tells citizens what happened in a Police Service Commission fiasco. High Court Judge Frank C. Prasad says recent events relating to the appointment of a Commissioner of Police have raised in the minds of citizens a desire to
ascertain the truth as to what transpired.
Okay, thank you so much. That will eliminate me to go in and come out. Small village with a big book idea. A small village in South Trinidad has finally gotten its first little library thanks to 23-year-old Travis Foster. High-speed crash kills two. Look at it again.
Oh, good. There's a different picture now.
Look at it again. Look at that. Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, Lord.
Sure. How fast you have to be going for that car to end up like that?
Boy, more ICU patients than available beds. Bar owners ready as drinking on premises to resume. Decrease in 2020 murders due to pandemic. Gonzalez blames corruption at WASA. UK judges to consider TNT death penalty. COVID case numbers highest since June. What's going on? Those are the headline stories in the Express. And in the Newsday, man shot, wounded in Williamsville. Sunday morning, outing ends in tragedy. That's it too again. Where they went? Hey. So, Saturday night, I went right on our street on Marava Road with somebody to do something. When we coming back, we passed through Port of Spain. And on Frederick Street, you know where, is it Mickles or some of them, somebody was there? There's a pub downstairs somewhere there.
On Frederick Street.
After you leave Queen Street coming down on your right-hand side. I think it has some downstairs basement, something there.
Is that kind of restaurant?
I'm not too sure. Well, it was minutes to 10. And I see some looking like Vennies. I'm not too sure. Hustling in to go in the Halloween outfit. I say, you see? It wouldn't stop. And now we have outing ends in tragedy. 2 killed in crash. You see? Agriculture Ministry, climate change may be causing locust invasion. Tree held after Sandy Grande robbery. Bruce, continue the seminar. Just take this call.
Okay. PNM Tobago hits Duke, fix PSA before Tobago. 137 years later, saw the turn for Hussein Massacre Monument. We want our money. 19 fired contract workers in limbo over payout by police service. Police Commission crisis remains unsettled as PM jets off to Scotland.
So, Legal Affairs Ministry to public access services online. You know, it's time that they even allow us to pay online too for our NIS. NIS is being paid online. The health surcharge and things like that now.
Yeah.
You could access it online, but allow for it to be paid online too. Because you really doesn't like going to stand up in this long line. And then they're taking their time to serve it for service.
I always see you complain about them.
Mahasaba lawyers denounce pundits' legal action for fresh elections.
Okay.
Forensic pathologist Dr. Alfredo Walker on major cases, autopsies tell a story. CMO to new doctors show compassion to all people. You looking like a real baby thing, eh? You didn't see watch your face now. 290 new COVID-19 cases, 8 more deaths. That was then. We up to 14 deaths. And how much your figures was?
209.
Water boost for Point 14 as treatment plant reopen. No mandatory vaccine to attend Presbyterian churches. Police probe. Discretion of murder victims' grave in Penal. UNC St. Augustine MP leads silent protest in Tagarigua. I don't understand this, you know. We're in a state of emergency. How? So then I can go now and apply to do a protest. Look at how much we will never, ever get the numbers down if we continue in this jeopardness. We'll never get the numbers down. And God forbid
them playing a terrible
that Khadijah and their family should come COVID should take some of them. Let me hear what they will say. What is this about? Before you all come together for us to save lives, you all creating havoc to take for more lives to go. And I don't understand these people. A silent protest and big people. You're so stupid. You're following them to endanger your lives.
That is the thing, Sharon. That is
They're
the thing.
following them blindly to endanger your lives.
And then you're going home to your family. Yes.
That's why the cases will continue rising. God, boy, Lord Father. Immigration officer charged with possession of forged documents.
Papa, yo.
But sometimes I want to know. PNM Tobago leader SB Israel doing. What is this dumb division with COVID-19? What is that? What is trying to say here?
Idea. The PNM Tobago leader is saying that Israel is doing dumb division with COVID-19 stats.
Oh God, Lord Father, Health Ministry to help Tobago with COVID-19 Delta cases. Oh Lord. I tell because we're not listening. We're not listening. Justice Frank Sipasad leaders, lawyers can learn from Gandhi's concept of truth. They are saying vaccination, not shutdown solution to curb COVID-19. Trinidad and Tobago, those are the stories making the news day at this time, and we go to the Guardian.
Headlines in
Bruce,
the
this
Guardian.
is your call.
Yes. No trust in VAT cuts. That's the headline in the Guardian. List of items no longer attracting VAT. Flakes or from mixtures of unroasted cereal flakes and roasted cereal flakes or swollen cereals. Guess okay. All Saints preparations. 2 friends die in crash, 4 others escape in second accident. There was racing. Bars will stay closed for Diwali, says the Bar Owners Association of TNT president. Bar Association wants police action on claims of bar Halloween party. Man 28 murdered in Enterprise. Bukuri faces mechanical problems on voyage. Charles warns of fireworks from UNC and PSC nominees debate. Sharon questions link between safe zones and rise in infections. Minister promises more water plant upgrades. 14 COVID deaths, 20 new Delta cases. Switching to electrical vehicles, no smooth ride in TNT. Okay, that's it. Lucky escape. Okay, that was the accident. Griffith, 55 more murders occurred since I left office. Cops arrest bandits moments after robbery. TNT Guardian, your partner in growing your own food. And those are the stories making way in the Guardian at this time.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, it's 6:29 a.m. And my concern, Bruce, is these big people following blindly with this protest, and as if what is the meaning of that? Over 120 people, led by UNC St. Augustine MP Khadija Amin, staged a silent march against the government in Dadwiga on Saturday afternoon. Amin led followers wearing black clothing and brandishing black flags in a show of solidarity as they walked from the Etihad Savannah along the Eastern Main Road and back to Macoya in the PNM-controlled Tunapuna constituency. The October Revolution protests began last Saturday when opposition MPs staged demonstrations demanding infrastructural issues in their constituency be resolved. I want to remind the UNCs of something. When y'all were in office, I want to remind you, your discussions and your comments were nothing for the East-West corridor. You'll remember that? Nothing for the East-West corridor. And think about who are the people in the East-West corridor. Nothing for them. They came in and they met projects. They left it to rot. They bypassed it. You hear what I'm telling you? Once it's in a PNM stronghold constituency, they did absolutely nothing.
That's true. I could tell you that.
All right? Absolutely nothing. Let me tell you something. Mova was a place, didn't used to see no set of trouble for water. Mova catch the tail for water. And if a line, people living in Mova can call in. I worked at Mova for a time, about 2 years on something. And every day is a cry for water. Especially in the PNM areas. They took away the water. They started to do all kind of things. I want people to remember these things. At least under this dispensation, this government, I could tell you that people quarreling with the Minister of Works and Transport and say how, he going into areas and doing work which is UNC areas. I could tell you why I just hear people saying, because they're trying to spread everything across the border. But here you are protesting for what? What she protesting for? Demanding infrastructural issues in their constituencies be resolved. Very good, yes. On October 21st, opposition leader Kamla Prasad Bisesa said her party would continue to demand accountability from the government even after a motion to impeach the president failed. You think that we can't go out and protest over all the things that UNC People's Partnership government had done to us? Where's the water plant? Where today? You know, nobody don't ask that question. I don't hear them talking about that in Parliament at all. You stayed at a place on Page, and all of a sudden, that particular family was given a contract for 40 million and then retracted. You all forgetting? Apparently we forgetting. So 100 and something of you all, it had nothing to do Saturday afternoon, but to come out and endanger all your lives and your family lives. Because whatever you pick up outside, you're going to bring it home.
No distancing whatsoever?
No,
Everybody
no
bunch
social
up.
distancing. None whatsoever. Kadisha and them good, you know, you are your son.
That's what you encouraging.
You putting your son's life in danger. You putting your son's life in danger all because of politics and politicking, and you don't care what happens after that. Only great. So speaking with Newsday during the march, said the protest was organized in defense of the people and called on citizens to join the October Revolution. We are having a silent, peaceful walk, and we are on the Eastern Main Road, and we will continue to show this government we are not afraid. It's not the government you have to show you're not afraid. Show the faceless, tasteless virus that you're not afraid. That is what you're showing, not the government. All you good, yes? Trinidad and Tobago at 6:35 a.m. This just upset me this morning. For big people. Not no little children, you know. Big people. Look. Only, look, open the lines of the people calling this morning, eh? You see me? Let me keep my pressure down, eh?
So guys, you can call us on 3420081 and 4665391. And remember to be mindful of others when you're making your contribution. I have one here, Sharon. Let's see.
Take it.
Caller, good morning. Oh gosh, not
Morning to the one of lovely Sharon, Felix. Good morning, Dominic, the Titans of Democracy. How are you all going this morning?
Morning.
Morning.
We're good.
Right. I just would like to say, applaud all you for a job for getting up every morning with the grace of God and coming out and doing a tireless job. Wish all you could continue it. And I just looking at the level of the deceitfulness and what is going on in this country with this October Revolution. So I would like to ask a question this morning, Bruce. Before 2015 or 2020, they didn't have bad roads in the country. And the opposition said that they were the box drain government. They do box drain all over this country. How come Pinal and all these places flooding so all of a sudden? But we're not stupid and we locked on and watching what they're doing. Right? Sharon Bruce, all you locked on and listening. Have a good morning. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And guys, you can get me on 307-0930, 307-0930 or 475-7426, 475-7426.
Box trains.
All right, so we're looking good. Facebook looking good. We almost there to 300, 268. Come on, guys, share the live. I keep saying to you all, if you don't share the live, your friends wouldn't know what's going on. Yeah? Right. Let me say happy 14th birthday to Harmony Peters from parents Kerwin and Karen Peters, Granny Joyce, Uncle Marlon, and Ansel, great aunt Rhonda. Nice. So grim.
A blessed morning, Sharon Felix.
Good morning to you, my dear. How you doing?
Morning, Bruce Twain, Bob Twain, Dominic, all listeners and callers, all who are on the live. Miss Felix.
Yes, sir.
I'm studying the October Revolution, and we see all who are against the government, the most they could do is protest and demonstrate. If you was a senior, don't take them on. They have nothing good to benefit this country. They have nothing at all good. The opposition, all opposition have nothing good to offer this country to say that they will make it better. If you was a senior, they have nothing to offer, Ms. Felix. Nothing. And all the demonstration, according to the first caller, it always have bad roads. Look, hey,
I don't understand.
I going down Picton Road, and you have to slow down, you have to turn, you have to twist, you have to go down in the hole, you have to come back up. One of the best roads in Trinidad and Tobago, if you ever showing and Miss Felix. And that is in the hands of regional government, local government. When the local government reform is putting things in place so that they could pick up taxes, so that we wouldn't be complaining about roads or even our garbage collection. These are the things they stop in. The opposition don't want that. They don't want property tax.
Oh God, they don't want that at all. They don't want that at all. I said they don't want that at all.
Well, Ms. Felix, I want you to ask her a few questions. I know you will tell me no because I don't know neither. When will Watson you be going to court?
I don't know.
Right. When will Amnan Mamlugan and Gerard Ramdin going to court?
Right.
I don't know.
Right. If you was watching, you see the media, the law association, such a hypocrite and deceitful people in this country. They ain't covering them cases, but here we're going on. I want Tracy Davidson to win in Tobago. And you see this zip line they're talking about? I want that to be a project on the ridge, the main ridge forest in Tobago, going straight through the forest. If you were showing Miss Felix, that should be a priority in Tobago because that will draw many people to that ridge, to how do they call it? Adventure the ridge to see what is within it. Because I know plenty Tobagonians, even they live in Tobago, they themselves walk the track. If you was watching you, it is a thing to explore, tourism, sporting tourism, going on that zip line and running down. Thank you very much, Mr. Felix and Bruce. Enjoy your day.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I have Monk St. George on the line holding on. Monk St. George? Oh gosh, wait, Monk St. George. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Right, Monk St. George, let me hear you.
Yes, how you doing this morning?
I'm great after God. Boy.
Bless the Lord. Good to hear that. You had a good weekend?
Yes, I says thank you, Jesus. I had a good weekend.
Wonderful. Uncle Bruce, morning. Boy, Auntie Sharon, I heard Uncle Dominic yesterday, boy. Oh, boy. He performed. Mr. Pot of Rat. I want you to answer Uncle Dominic about all the money she asked you when he was walking around with your lady's handbag.
Pot of rat?
Yes, pot of rat. I want you to answer the question about Mommy, Auntie K's sister, who was going with her to give her medication. Auntie Sharon, you know medication is either in liquid form or tablet form. I wonder which one they were carrying.
Maybe liquid.
Well, yes, because when they left the Prime Minister, the diplomatic center, it had almost maybe $5 less, $500,000 of alcohol. Because they say 450,000 plus. So the plus could be only $5 less. Yes.
Yes.
Come on, Central, answer up. Tobagonians. And let me don't say Tobagonians. Candidates, TNM candidates, you all have 35 days starting today is the 1st of November. You all have 35 miles of race to run. Start from today running the race, shoe or without shoe. Get on the trail and do the mileage. There's only one place you all cannot run in Tobago, where nobody lives there. All the other places, run, talk to your people. I want you all to join with one another as candidates, work out your strategies, help one another when you could, and tell the people, forget the distractors, forget the PDP. Don't have anything to say about the PDP. Tell the people what you want to do, what you're going to do. Make no promises to them. Let them understand what it is, because the people here, they don't know the history. So the young people are confused because they are telling them lies. So come on, friends here, get on the road, start what you are doing and do what you are doing and do it right, and let us bring home on the 6th of December, the night after the election. We must hear the results, and TNM must be the one who has the lead and will remain in the lead. Let me stop there for now and give somebody else a chance, and I'll call back again. I have something else to say.
Thank you very much, Mount St. George. All right, so guys, you can call us on 307-0930-475-7426. And in the 7 o'clock hour, we're getting ready for interview. Yes. Yes, today we're going to have Tracy Davidson Celestine in. So I'm just giving you the sneak peek. Hot interview today. Right here. You have one there?
Yeah.
Take it.
Caller, morning.
Morning, Bruce, Sharon, Dominic, everybody, morning.
Morning, madam.
Morning.
That accident of yesterday, I wonder if the PSA member, leader, ready to go and defend the person who got in that accident, if he'll take up that other one, like the golf course accident. And,
Go ahead, mother, go ahead.
He had to defend somebody on the golf course accident. So this is another accident he could go and find out about. Now, the point is I think Sharon, you all read on the papers, I think, that Trinidad might have to come in to help Tobago with the COVID. But instead of that, I wonder if the hotel people like Miss Adid and all of them, they know all the part of it where the government ain't doing. I wonder if they were able to come in and help the people so that tourism could start back as quickly as possible to let us prevent the COVID, if they could come and do something about it. And there was a time we had water for all. People marching now for water and roads. I wonder what happened to the water for all, if they could remember that. And the roads, I want to know if the roads were bad, what happened during that time, if they had fixed them and they gone bad within 6 days. Some more to say, but you all go ahead. All right, bye. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, mother, take care. Sharon, Felix, you check
I don't have any here, so if you have any by you, take it.
Well, nothing as yet. You check your phone?
All right.
Don't laugh at me.
Let me see.
Our one here. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello? I guess not hearing. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce. Sharon, we do on the beach. I just called to find out that nobody's supposed to be there.
What he say?
I just say what to do on the beach.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Well, you see, fortunately for us, we have a lot of virtual things going on. I'm virtually on the beach. Nigel, if you know how I get at it, I don't even know how I get it.
But I see you there. I see you upside down, I see you sideways. I say, what you doing? You see it, though.
My hand touch. But oh, look, we come back now. I was saying, how come you quite up in the corner and I looking big so I what was fidgeting to find out what a touch.
No, wasn't you when you read in the papers?
Was you?
I sat and so on. I'm trying to organize too for when it's the interview start. When the interview start will be you and the person that you're interviewing, Miss Tracy. So
right.
So I was checking to
so
see
hear me
how
now.
it look now.
But what is I touch, boy? And I they pour me. I say, well, look, I see this. And whole day yesterday, I tried to get back grog and all kind of things. You see what was happening to me? Well, boy, I ain't going back in this to touch a thing because I don't know what the hell I touch. Nigel, good morning to you, and Mauricia, good morning. And let me say good morning to all of our viewers and listeners, callers, especially our chatters on Facebook and on YouTube. A healthy discussion goes on a morning on these two channels. And let me tell all the people are coming in with no outer time talk, they just get on bad. Sometimes I have to tell them, whoa, relax, cool it. Because they always want to tear them apart. Don't come here with no outer time in talk. Just get it good. So, I think it's yesterday or Sunday was Tash's birthday. So I want to send belated, yes, to Tash.
Okay.
Yesterday was one of my girls' birthday to Ayana Pear. Happy belated, but she was here with me yesterday. She spent the day here with me yesterday. So,
and I see,
let me say to all.
I see Deborah Ross is also celebrating her birthday today as well. Happy birthday to you.
Nice, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthdays today. All of you. This November, my Auntie Bunny birthday coming up just now on the 13th. She ain't getting away. I hope that day I ain't get up and forget the date. You know me. All right. So let me check and see what day the 13th is. Good morning to the whole of Maloney. Yes. Come on, do this thing that's doing some right. So the 13th is a Saturday. So the Friday before Bruce will remind me. We'll give you a good birthday on the 12th. Please God. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So call us 3070930. Let me say good morning to Mrs. Crowley, Mrs. Crosby. Oh Lord, rest in peace, Uncle Andy.
Yes.
To Brother B and Mrs. B. And Mr. Calendar, speedy recovery to you. To Cecile Beckles, Maria Lyons. Oh gosh, so many names to call. All Mrs. James, all our Tobago listeners, all of you, and all the chatters on Facebook and YouTube. Corey McEwen, all of you in Tobago. I say good morning to every single one of you in Tobago. All the candidates, good morning to all of you. Janelle Boxer, darling, love you. Mrs. All the Lyons, all of you all. Good morning to you.
We have 2 minutes again before we go to the break.
How many?
2 minutes before we go to the break.
2 minutes?
You hear me properly,
Okay,
right?
so guys, when we come back from the break, we go straight into our interview for the upcoming THA elections on December 6th. And our guest this morning is going to be no other than Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestine. I take the pleasure in that interview. So guys, if you're not calling us, I now remember who birthday it is today, and now remember. So Mr. Saltfish, happy birthday to you. Hope you get provision today and dumpling fate. Happy birthday to you, darling. I hope you have a really, really good day. And to your dad and your auntie, all of you, good morning to all of you. But Saltfish celebrating his birthday today. Miserable boy. Happy birthday to you, darling. I hope you have a good day. All right, so if nobody is calling us, we will go to the break. You have one?
Yeah, quick one. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning, Manu.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, friend Tobago.
Morning, Manu.
Girlfriend. And all the lovely people listening to this radio station. Have a nice day. Happy birthday to all. Morning, Olga. Good morning to everybody. Oman, Olga. Good morning, everybody. More morning times and Mongo. Just remember, love is the answer. Give somebody something today and say nothing about it. God.
We have a few seconds again.
Thank you, Manu. All right, so guys, so morning to everybody. Miss Tuna Puna, Deep South Village, Olga, and Olga, listen, I had to thank Olga all the time. Olga sent me a gentleman training my dogs. Boy, good morning, Mr. Braffett. Excellent. excellent, you know. The one who so like to play and wild. If you see, he listening like that. Yesterday they did some aggression. If you see my boys and them. So, I know that my dad has my babies. So I want to thank Olga for sending Mr. Braffett to me. Thank you so much, Mr. Braffett. So we can go on the break?
Yep.
And we'll be back? All right, don't shift your dial. We're coming back with our candidates.
Yes.
So this morning we have the political leader of Tobago, Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestine. Do not shift your dial.
Yes.
Get great Diwali savings at Extra Foods. Chief curry powder, $12.99. MP chana, 4 tins for $20. Eastern brand coconut oil, 700 ml, $19.99. Move full or low-fat milk, $13.99. Sultanas, 400 grams, $11.99 per pack. Suntan Cocos coconut milk powder, 3 for $12.99. Nabisco cream of wheat, 794 gram, $42.99. Fruto 1 liter, 3 for $25. Plus many more Diwali specials. Only at Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions, or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Natural boost, ginger lime, turmeric. Keep away every sickness. A bottle of this a real spice. It's a healthy choice in your life. And let me drink up the drink up. And let me drink up the drink up. And let me drink up the drink up. The juice.
Hi, this is Nicole Huggins. Join me every Monday morning on the Street 919 FM from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases that affects you today and how we can improve your health with healthy solutions. Call Health and Well Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins at 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. See you there.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM.
Welcome back, Sharon.
Spruce, I'm right here.
Yeah. I'm now watching something in an email here. I wonder if I'm supposed to change this whole thing.
All right, so we're back. You send out the link?
I sent it to Micheline, but I'm seeing that she sent me something here that was from before. Do you have an email from her?
Not that I know. Let's not check.
All right. Here, what I'm going to do, Sharon, I'll put on something to play real quick, and I will let me change up this. I'm going to send you. I'm going to forward this email to you. All right. I'm going to forward this email to you, and I'm going to change the I'm going to change the link.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So let me do that quickly.
What?
And they are promises.
Hey!
And they are promises.
Let me go. Hey, it was Christmas morning. Man, I hearing a talking. Someone start listening to hear what they were saying. And I couldn't take no more. And I opened up my door. Was my neighbor Mary, who living next to me. I say, girl, where you come here for? Where you want? But before I close up my door, she said, man, like you forget already. Let me refresh your memory. To block me, girl, you know things hard. Girl, you know things bad. Real bad. But you know it's a man to me wood, and you know me wood is good. If I say I go give you plenty wine, girl, I go give you plenty wine. Take wine, but promise to give you jam. Girl, I go give you plenty jam. All because it's Christmas time. Come let me share what is mine.
So,
you hearing me?
We're back Trinidad and Tobago. Just had to make some little changes to accommodate our interview. So, we're back. Bruce?
Yes.
I'm seeing our guests coming in.
That's right. Okay.
Nice. Mmm.
What is that sound all about?
You look lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I love the lipstick.
Don't worry, I'll send you one. Or I'll bring it myself.
All right.
How are you this morning?
I am doing very well, you know. How are you?
I am great. I'm great after good. Trinidad and Tobago, I have in my company Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celeste, and she looks beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got caught.
By surprise, huh? That's a good thing.
I tell you. So how is Tobago?
Well, Tobago is lovely. Very fine weather. Today, I think we will be in for a very sunny day.
Yes.
I think we are doing well by the grace of God. And so is the People's National Movement. We are moving in the right direction.
And that is?
On the ground, serving our people as we usually do.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, today, Trinidad and Tobago, we are going to be interviewing Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestine for the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly elections. That's on December 6th. And, you know, I don't want to do much talking. I want to give you the opportunity to do all the talking today with a little bit of guidance. And I want to first ask you to tell Trinidad and Tobago, who is Tracy Davidson Celestine, before we start running. So the ball is in your court and the mic is yours this morning.
Well, Tracy Davidson Celestine is a very fun-loving, deep-seated laughter individual, one who is deeply rooted in family, one who is, I'm a hard worker, and most importantly, I am for the people of Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago. And when I take up a role and responsibility and a duty, I try to ensure that I implement and I do all that I can do to the satisfaction of the citizenry of the island. And so Tracy Davidson Celestine is one who has been working within the walls of the politics for the last 16, going on 17 years. I've worked in most of the divisions of the Tobago House of Assembly, and I've also worked internationally as a diplomat, as an ambassador in Costa Rica, with responsibilities for 5 Central American countries as well. So I am also an individual who is focused on health and well-being, and so I try to ensure that I have within my daily living an exercise schedule that I try to follow regularly. I'm one who like to relax and unwind after a hard, long day with a glass of wine and with very nice conversations and some good laugh at the end of it.
Excellent. So, Tracy, what is your area you're going up for in the upcoming elections?
Well, I am running for the seat of Signal Hill, Patience Hill. Of course, you would know that I was a representative before now for 8 years. I held the seat of Palatavere, Lansamy Speyside Electoral District, unbeatable. That is, I am now in the west, in the Signal Hill, Patience Hill, and that comprises 5.5 villages, a part of Lambo, all of Orange Hill, part of Patience Hill, some of Signal Hill. There is Spring Garden, and there is also Union. And I've been working with the people ever since my taking up of the oath of office to represent them without fear or favor, and of course without bias.
Nice. So Tracy, let's get straight to the playing field, as we see. And first thing I want to ask, power fast, and I want to get everything outside there. The court ordered, no, because this is election, Trinidad and Tobago, and we faced with a serious election for Tobago. We saved with governance, and we have to get it right. So questions have to be asked, and we need to get answers. So the court-ordered PSA audit raised a lot of questions about the management of PDP leader Watson Duke. Do you think this will affect how Tobagonians will vote in the December 6th elections?
Well, the thing is, Sharon, I certainly hope that it will, because all of the red flags are there in terms of what has transpired in the walls of the PSA. And so the report really confirmed what we know, what we have been seeing over the last 10 years or so, and that is really a chaotic and a self-serving management style coming from the political leader of the PDP. And so when you look at it, it really paints the portrait of an incompetent leader and one with a lot to hide, $6.3 million unaccounted for. And the challenge is, that when you read the report as laid in the Guardian newspaper, one of the things that you would notice that there is an absence of the levels of accountability that should go with organizations like those. And so what it says to you, what screams out to you from that report is that basically all of the decisions made, financial and otherwise, within that organization was made by the political leader and the president of the PDP, and the political leader and the president of the PSA. And so that is what is stark in this particular situation. No levels of transparency, no levels of accountability whatsoever. And so whatever has happened in that organization over the last 10 years, in 2020, lays at the feet of the political leader of the PDP and also at the feet of the president of the organization. And so when those things come to light, Tobagonians really must ask themselves the question whether they trust Duke to handle the $2.2 billion budget of the Tobago House of Assembly. And that is what we have to be asking at this time. Some would say that why would you want to bring PSA's situation into the Tobago House of Assembly election at this time? Because it shows characteristics, it shows whether the person over there who is attempting to lead the Tobago House of Assembly can in fact manage. And the answer to that is a resounding no. And so that is why I'm saying that I'm hoping that Tobagonians are paying close attention to what is happening in the PSA and equating that to what can happen in the Tobago House of Assembly if it is that we put God out of our thoughts and vote the PDP into office.
Mm-hmm. What an answer. In every elections, Mrs. Davidson Celestine, we have politicians would come and make promises. What is the PNM's vision for Tobago? And is there anything different from what we've heard time and time again? Despite what you just explained to us, where that the PSA is concerned, and accountability, and so on. What can we hear that the PNM is going to bring for us?
Well, the thing is, Sharon, we really have no political old talk to offer. And especially under my leadership, Tracy Davidson Celestine, as I indicated to you, I'm a hard worker. And when I do put my shoulders to the grind, when I put my shoulders to the wheel, as a team and as an administration, we are going to get the work done. And so what I'm putting forward is really a vision for Tobago in terms of where I and the People's National Movement want to see Tobago going forward. And so we have already put in our document, in our manifesto, where we want to take Tobago. And some of it was communicated in the last Tobago House of Assembly election. The whole issue of land titles is something that we want to deal with almost immediately. It is something that our people have been grappling with for the longest while now. And that is why we are going to push for the Tobago Autonomy Bill. Of course, we were very close to having the approval from the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. But then again, we saw the partnership from the UNC and even the PDP installing that particular process. But within that Tobago Autonomy Bill, there would have been opportunities for the setting up of a division of legal affairs, one that will be entrusted with the authority to work with central government, to work with all of the institutions, to ensure that we can deal with those land titles once and for all, because it's a real challenge, especially for the people in Tobago East. We will ensure that we provide 2,000 lots of land over the next 4 years for the young people and the not so young people, because we recognize and we understand, especially during my walkabout, people will ask, I need a house, I need a lot of land in order to ensure that my family's future is well secure. And so under my leadership, I will ensure that we work with the private sector to provide homes and lands for the people and the young people of Tobago going forward. The whole issue of employment and unemployment. We have youth unemployment on the island, and we are going to work with the private sector through a public-private sector partnership to at least create at least 3,000 jobs over the next 4 years, because it's a real challenge. I want to see our young people who are well-trained, who are well-educated, leading meaningful lives. And I want to see even those who might not have the kind of academic qualification at least leading meaningful lives. And so we're not only going to focus on jobs within the Tobago House of Assembly. Yes, I know people want security of tenure and they want permanency, but we are going to support the public sector so that we can at least create 3,000 jobs going forward. We also have to advance the development at Cove Eco Industrial and Business Park in terms of how we look at the rental lease arrangement program. We have Cove for quite some time now, and we have to take it to a new level. Sharon, one of the things that I bring to the table is the fact that I don't only have Tobago experience. I have national and international experience as well. And when I talk about international experience, I'm talking about the time that I spent in Costa Rica as the ambassador and a diplomat representing the government of Trinidad and Tobago. And my time spent there wasn't wasted. Costa Rica is a country that is somewhat similar to Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago. They have celebrated, I think it was 199 years in terms of independence when I was there. I'm hoping that I'm not mistaken. The thing with Costa Rica is that most of the challenges that we have today, they have solved them. And I was able to get a very good understanding of the systems and the structures that Tobago need to put in place in order to advance and in order to move ahead. And so when we're talking about Cove Eco Industrial Development Park, there is a model already in my mind and in my head in terms of what I'm going to implement, because we need an agency who would help, who would go out there in the international world to market Cove and to attract the kind of foreign direct investment that we need. You have heard me talking about foreign direct investment over the last year or so, and that we are going to advance that area so that we can have more out of Cove for the people of Tobago. And we are also looking at working with the private sector, providing them with the level of incentives and support so that they can once and for all become the engines of growth in this very small island space called Tobago as a part of Trinidad and Tobago. And so my vision is clear for where I want to take Tobago. My mandate will be given by the people, that is through the elections, December 6, 2021. And I want to assure all of Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago that with my very experienced team, that we are going to put our shoulders to the wheel and we will deliver at an even higher level for the people of Tobago.
Let's talk about COVID-19. How does the THA plan to deal with COVID-19 in the future, now that scientists around the world agree that the virus is endemic and not going away? And then you see we have the Delta rising. How does the THA plan to deal with that COVID-19? And I know that's going to fall in your field because you're the Secretary of Health.
Well, the Tobago House of Assembly, we have an approach where, one, the Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development, including the TRHA, we have a particular specific responsibility, which is to try to ensure that we have the protocols in place, that we educate our people about how they are to behave throughout this pandemic, and more so that we have the infrastructure and support mechanisms in place to preserve lives, and we have been doing that. Unfortunately, we have had 101 deaths, but we continue to inform the people of Tobago that the only way to manage the spread of the virus and not to have any untoward circumstances is to be fully vaccinated. Outside of that, you have the Division of Community Development and Enterprise Development. They have been working with small, micro, medium-sized businesses to provide them with financial support, to provide them with training. I think over the last 4 years or so, we have issued over $40 million to businesses in Tobago so that they can thrive. And more specifically, within the last year or so, we have spent over $15 million to ensure that the businesses, the small ones and the medium ones, can continue to flourish. There is also the task force that has been put in place into operation through the Office of the Chief Secretary, and they would look at, or they are looking rather, at different kind of initiatives to be implemented, having to do with food security, having to do with implementing initiatives so that the business sector can continue to thrive and grow. The point I am making, Sharon, is that there is a plan of action that is being actively implemented, and all of the respective divisions, we have a role, and the secretaries rather have a role to play in ensuring that we bring Tobago back to the state that it was pre-COVID, and that is what we are working towards at this point in time.
And before we move away from the COVID, let me ask you, what grants and financial assistance the business community has gotten in COVID?
Pardon, can you repeat that?
What grants and financial assistance the business community has gotten in COVID and assistance to people?
All right. Well, I would look at that at two levels. One, from the level of the tourism sector. The central government and the Tobago House of Assembly through the Secretary of Tourism would have worked hand in hand to secure $100 million for the tourism sector, $50 million in the last financial period and a further $50 million in this fiscal period. So that totals $100 million of supplemental funding for the tourism sector. The first 50 million was to treat with things like their buildings, getting them up to a certain kind of level. And this 50 million, if I'm not mistaken, would treat with other expenses, perhaps relating to staff-related expenses and those kind of things. From the Division of Community Development and Enterprise Development, we have approved over $20 million to assist small, micro, and medium term and medium-sized businesses so that they can get the kind of financial support and the technical support that will help them to move and to become stable throughout this very trying time. So all in all, we have spent approximately within the last year or so, approximately over $120 million for the business sector alone, and that does not include the support through the different banks that would have been forged by the Minister of Finance, who is Coleman Burt at this time, and it is of course open to the business sectors in Tobago as well. So we have been doing all that we can to provide the support to the business sector, to provide the support to the tourism sector, and we will continue to support them along the way.
So, Mrs. Davidson Celestine, why you think PNM is the better choice in this election on December 6th?
Well, the People's National Movement is in fact the better choice in this election. And the evidence is all around us in terms of what the PNM administration has done for the people of Tobago. When you talk about stability, you get that from the People's National Movement. We are not an erratic organization. We are not an organization led by people who want today, we have a position, and then tomorrow there is another position. We have been very stable. We have been very consistent in our approaches and even in our utterances. And so the people of Tobago can rest assured that with a People's National Movement administration led by Tracy Davidson Celestine, that there can be a level of predictability that will augur well for their own individual empowerment and even for business empowerment and business growth on this island. We are who we say we are. We, over the last 20 years, has transformed this space. We have set the foundation. We have built health centers. We have built community centers. We have improved the playing fields. We have catered for the young people. We have catered for the not so young people. We have dealt with the mothers. We have dealt with vulnerable persons in our communities. Let's look, for instance, at the support from the Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development. We have been giving persons food cards, and this is, of course, in collaboration with the Division of Finance and the Economy. over 25,000 food cards and food support have since been issued by this administration over the last year to ensure that our people can eat, especially those who have lost their jobs as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. We have been providing people with even support when their houses have burned down. And, this is an important point, Sharon, because I don't think anywhere in the Caribbean you have the kind of social support like we have in Tobago and in Trinidad and Tobago, because some governments will tell you we are not an insurance agency. If it is your house is burned down, you were supposed to ensure that you insure your property. But the Tobago House of Assembly assists with clothing, we assist with food, we assist with home appliances, right? Whether you have emergency or otherwise. And the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and the Environment will come in with URP to help even to rebuild the property. And then there is further financial assistance coming from the Division of Housing and Settlements. The point I'm also making, Sharon, is that some people will think, well, government exists to help people in any event. But mind you, these are the policies and programs of the People's National Movement Administration. It does not mean that on December 6th, if another administration takes over office, that these programs will continue. Not because they have been here for the last 15 or 20 years. It means that they will continue on December 6th if the PDP takes over. And that is one of the things that our people ought to know. Different administrations have different policies, they have different programs, but by and large, the People's National Movement, we have been consistent. We are who we say we are. We are a team of experienced persons. We have the Secretary of Finance as a candidate. We have the Chief Secretary as a candidate. The leader of the political arm of the Tobago Council of the PNM in January will have 17 years of political experience, not only at the Tobago level, but at the international level as well. And then you have a mix of youth, young persons, who would also ensure that the young people on the island are well represented in terms of our decision making. And so the point is that the Tobago House of Assembly, the PNM administration is also evolving. We are changing. We are more accepting now of foreign direct investment. We want to see Tobago moved to another level in terms of development. And more importantly, we are PNM Tobago, PNM Trinidad. And there is a sound relationship between both administrations, and one that can all go well to advancing the state of development of Tobago. It is with PNM in Trinidad and PNM in Tobago that we were able to start the construction of the airport for the people of Tobago. Let me go back to when I was the secretary for tourism and transportation, and also the deputy chief secretary. I led the delegations on several occasions for 4 years to different parts of the world, in London and in World Travel Market, to Berlin for ITB, and all of the tour operators and those persons we interacted with from the tourism sector would tell you that Tobago needs a better airport, that Tobago needs more hotel, that Tobago needs this and Tobago needs that if we are to advance tourism development. The UNC was in office at that time, and all we got in that period of time that I was the deputy chief secretary was some aesthetics to the airport, causing about $44 million. But with a PNM Tobago and a PNM Trinidad, the Prime Minister, who is also a Tobagonian, has ensured that the development and the construction of Tobago's airport, the A&R Robinson Airport, is on the agenda, and over $100 million and counting will be spent to ensure that we can have the infrastructure to give the airlines and the international tourism sector the confidence that Tobago is moving in the right direction when it comes to the development of the tourism sector. And then, again, it is through, with our relationship with the central government, that we're now talking about improved accommodation for the island. Marriott is a big brand. It is an international brand. It brings to the destination over 200 rooms. It brings to the destination quite a lot of employment. With Marriott coming to the destination, it means that we will be able to attract airlines. We're talking about American Airlines, who might come to the destination almost daily. It means that we can now take into consideration, cater to the business class passengers. They are the ones who spend quite a lot of money. It means that we can create further employment for people, because we're talking about creating 3,000 jobs over the next 4 years. There are opportunities for taxi drivers. There are opportunities for farmers. There are opportunities for people who would want to produce eggs. If you ever stay at a hotel, you would recognize how many eggs they use on a daily basis, even in making breakfast and salads and those kind of things. So the point of the matter is, some people will talk about the 1% coming to buy out Tobago lands and the 1%, but the 1% is making an investment in Tobago that we have not seen from any other percent.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Trinidad and Tobago. Tracy, and you're good, and no, you're good. I'm sending you to the head of the class. You're good. You're good, girl. You're good.
Well, I am really passionate. I am passionate about Tobago's development. I had the opportunity to live almost anywhere in the United States of America. A significant portion of my family lives there, in Canada, etc. But I went to study. I did my undergraduate degree in Barbados, and I came back to Tobago right after that. As a matter of fact, when I was in Barbados, I got a scholarship to work with Ernst & Young. That is an international accounting firm. I could have stayed in Barbados, but I came back to Trinidad and Tobago and took up teaching. And I'm here since that time, passionate about Tobago's development and wanting to ensure that Tobagonians lead meaningful lives. And so this is where my heart is. Home is where my heart is.
You have me ready to come to Tobago to vote if I could vote, You have me ready to, like tomorrow's election, and I just ready to rumble. And Trinidad and Tobago, in the right hands, the People's National Movement, the right choice. But let's go a little further. I love my woman, and you see how I come on this morning about, I love my woman. Let's talk about women a little bit. And in the last campaign, did being a female political leader help or hinder?
Well,
did that help or hinder?
I am really not sure, because I did not do an assessment based on gender, whether it be male or female. My assessment, and I'm sure the people of Tobago would assess based on capacity and capability. And so when you compare Tracy Davidson Celestine to any of the other persons who are putting forward the foot to become chief secretary or to become leaders of the Tobago House of Assembly, it's really chalk and cheese. I have waited almost 17 years to take up this position. I am one of the most qualified chief secretaries that there would ever be. I've worked in many divisions of the Tobago House of Assembly. I've worked in community development. I was the deputy chief secretary responsible for tourism and transportation. I was the assistant secretary responsible for youth affairs and sport. I was the leader of assembly business. As a matter of fact, I sat on the committee that started the discussions having to do with Tobago's autonomy. And now I am the secretary with responsibilities for health, wellness, and family development. There are about 2 or 3 divisions of the assembly that I have not served in. I know what the needs of the people are, and I understand Tobagonian desires. And so for me, it's not about whether it's female leadership or male leadership. It has to do with the kind of capacity and capability and experience that I bring to the table at this point in time.
Mm-hmm. So what policies would you be instituting to help women especially? That is where my field is. what policies would you be instituting to help women in your capacity?
Well, it has to do with, you have to dissect the circumstances and the situation surrounding women. For me, I would ensure that our vulnerable women are taken care of. And being in the Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development, that is a priority for us already. We have issues out there with gender-based violence. As a matter of fact, with domestic violence, and I've ensured that our units are well-staffed and that they have the financial support to churn out respective programs. We also have been working with families along the way, and going forward, a part of the 2,000 lands and homes that I'm talking about, 5% of it will be for women going forward. So those who are single mothers, those who are having a challenging time, a challenging life, they would be accounted for in my land ownership program going forward. And of course, we have to ensure that women issues are articulated around the decision-making table, which would be at the level of the Executive Council. And I've also been pushing and supporting women to become more involved in politics. We have a tendency to shy away because, of course, you know, with politics, there is a certain kind of stigma and, you know, stereotyping and people attack your reputation and your character. But I've said to women, and I've said to young women, that we really can make a difference, because we tend to be very passionate human beings, and with that passion it can go a long way in terms of moving the development of an island and moving the development of a country forward. So I'm going to look at vulnerable women and ensure we have programs. I'm going to look at those who have been largely affected by domestic violence, as we have been doing. We are going to have programs for the educated women, mentorship programs, so to speak, so that all of them could at least lead meaningful lives.
Excellent, excellent. So you're up to take some calls?
Whichever. It's your show. I'm only answering the questions.
But before we open the lines to take the calls, and just bear in mind, I'm asking Tobagonians to call in. Trinidad, yes, you can, but let's just give a little way for Tobago callers to call in. What advice would you give to voters in making their choice on December 6th?
Well, the choice is clear. The People's National Movement is the right choice. The People's National Movement is the only choice. We have a track record of performance. We have a track record of service. Under my leadership going forward, we would ensure that there are bright and exciting times ahead. Our development agenda, we have a vision for Tobago, and we have a vision for the people of Tobago. I want to see a developed Tobago with developing Tobagonians. Therefore, I will be talking about human development going forward. I will be talking about how we can treat with the needs of our families, how we could treat with the needs of the residents in the electoral districts. One of the things I've noted, though, is that quite a lot of people have issues with drainage in the Signal Hill, in Patience Hill, in Lamy Road, in Roxborough, in Speyside. There are always issues with infrastructure and drainage, and I want to see a drainage development program going forward to once and for all treat with some of those issues that we have languishing in the communities. We will have a community-based model to our development going forward. We are going to focus on foreign direct investment. But at the end of the day, you know, people would want to know that the administration that is going forward, or the administration that will become the administration to run the affairs of the island, has the level of experience and capabilities. And I want to say at this point that my team, that the People's National Movement team, has all of the characteristics. We have the requisite experience. We have youth on our side. We have women around the table who would advance women causes, and we understand what governance is all about. And most importantly, we have been there within the electoral district working and serving our people, and we will continue to ensure that Tobagonians are well represented and that we treat with their needs and their desires going forward.
Excellent. All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and our listeners all over the world. Of course, you know, we listen to on YouTube and on Facebook, so we all over the world and the globe we listen to. So we're going to open the lines to take some calls, and I'm just asking you to be very respectful this morning. I'm not going to tolerate any disrespectful comments. You know how we do it here, and the drill is you ask the question, you wait for the answer. Numbers to call 307-0930, 475-7426. Bruce, you there?
Yes, I'm right here.
Can you give us your numbers on the station?
Sure. 342-0081 and 466-5391.
Excellent. So we await your calls. Bruce, if you have any there, you can take it.
Sure.
While we continue to have our discussions. And Mrs. Davidson, Celestine, you know, I love to give the handles. We were to say Tracy when we meet off air and so on. Let's do the thing right.
I have one here.
I am very, very... Okay, go ahead. Take it. Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good morning, Sharon, and to your guests there, good morning.
Good morning.
I just want I understand that you all are hitting the ground very hard. But I'd like to know if it's what is the activity going on the electronic side of things. I'm just asking that, and I'm waiting to hear your response. Thank you.
You heard him, Tracy?
Oh, you would have to repeat the question because
Bruce?
I didn't
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, I hardly heard what he said. So callers, when you call, you need to talk up a little louder because remember, we're in 3 different locations. Mrs. Celestine is in Tobago. I am in my location, and Bruce is in Marva.
I like that. I have one more. Let me try this.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, Mr.
Hey, Merry Christmas, brother Stilling. How you doing?
Hey, brother
I
Stilling.
do quiet, big brother. Blessings.
Sure.
Morning, Miss Sharon, Felix.
Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead, brother Stilling.
Yeah, and morning to Miss Stacey Davidson. I just calling to wish you all the best. I love the powerhouse. I love how she puts it over as a strong woman. And I wish you all the best, Brother Bruce. In she travels and in she doings for the citizens of Tobago, and all the blessings to her on the way forward. So, Miss Sharon Felix, Miss Stacey Davidson, Mr. Bruce Wayne, all the blessings, and all you take care for me, please. Morning, Miss Auntie.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Brother Stilling. I have one here. Zena, good morning.
Good morning again.
Good morning.
Good morning to Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestine. Is she hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Sharon.
Yes.
I want to put a question to her. What I want to find out from her. I heard all what she says she's doing, and I listened specifically. I heard her say all what she has in mind put in place for the youth. And I'm asking for that area, Roxborough, Delaford area, what are they doing right now to counteract the root of all evil, which is money, being paid to the youths, it is alleged, to vote. That happened the last time, and I'm afraid it's going to happen again. The youth who is unemployed, that listening to foolishness from the other side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sina.
Well, the thing is, we have an abundance of youth programs and youth opportunities on the island. And so we have been encouraging our young persons to access these opportunities. We have funding available for to encourage entrepreneurship. We have funding available for training and even retraining. Also, we have the MITC school for those who might not be so academically inclined and who would prefer to use the skill of their hands. And so there are quite a number of different certificates, journeyman certificates, that kind of thing. But more importantly, going forward, I would want to see, in terms of my vision of finishing school, and when I speak about a finishing school, I'm talking about a school that it will equip or young people and or young boys on the block and on the community to not only receive training in terms of their particular skill, but also to train them so that when the certificate is received, they can immediately start setting up of businesses, so that there would be a coming together of the vocational program as well as the entrepreneurship part of the work of the Tobago House of Assembly, so that when they leave the doors of that youth center, that youth development organization, they would be well equipped to go out there and to set up their own businesses and largely become businessmen. And so this is my vision for some of our young people who are on the block, those marginalized youths, to ensure that we're not academically inclined, but we want to make a contribution to Tobago's development. We are going to train you right up until the end, and we are also going to work with the Division of Community Development and Enterprise Development to ensure that after the training that person is given a grant to start up their business operations, and then they will monitor the progress and ensure that they hold their hands right up until we are comfortable that they can function on their own. And so this is how I see youth making a further contribution to the development of Tobago.
I can't see no young person in Tobago telling me they're going to pass this offer up. I better move over to Tobago permanently. In my young days, there are a lot of encouragement for young people in Tobago, and I hope that they're listening under the People's National Movement. I hope they're listening this morning.
Yes, because we have a plethora of programs for young people. Even the YES program is somewhat like an OJT program, where they place young persons within respective divisions of the Tobago House of Assembly, so that they can have the experience to move into the world of work. We have the IWER program as well, where young people are placed in learning situations in terms of agriculture and those kind of things, so that they can become agriculturists and even farmers. Outside of that, you have the Division of Education through a DATAS program. They provide financial assistance to persons who are academically inclined, who are going off to the university to become doctors or lawyers, or even whatever it is, psychologists, as their hearts may desire. I am thinking over every year we spend over $15 million to educate persons who are doing, whether it be MBAs or undergrad degrees or even certificate programs. The point I'm making is that once as there is the will from our young people, the Tobago House of Assembly will in fact provide the way, as we have been doing over the last 20 years. And I just want to make the point again that it doesn't mean that if the PDP gets into office that these programs will continue, because every administration have different policies.
Sharon?
I have a caller here, Massachusetts, before I take another call.
Blessings, Titans. First off, let me say what fantastic it is to wake up to two fantastic, beautiful, intelligent women first thing in the morning. Ms. Tracy Davidson Celeste, you mentioned the development of the airport, the empowerment of the youth, and you also touched on the farming industry. Can you explain by connecting the dots how the improvement of the roads going into the farms could actually increase the productivity of farmers and link that up to how that would generate additional revenues for the airport because of tourism and the planned building of the new hotel. Can you connect those links, please? Thank you. I'll hang up and listen.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for that. Let me say that agriculture is important for us because, we have been talking about food security for quite some time now. But we have also been putting our plans into action and putting our money where our mouth is when it comes to agriculture production. And you have seen the Secretary for Agriculture articulating and putting things in place to effect a greater agricultural production. Now, one of the things we have to ensure is that we have the road infrastructure going forward. Because, of course, we want to ensure that the arable lands that we have are available to those who would want to farm, to those who would want to make a contribution to growing or to our food security here on this island. And that is why over the last probably 10 or more years, the Tobago House of Assembly, through the PNM administration, has been investing heavily in access road development. Access road means that wherever there is land available for planting, we would provide the company who would come to ensure that the road is passable and that those retaining infrastructures are in place so that people could have access to the land so that they can plant. Now, with regards to the construction of the airport will bring more people to the destination. And we're talking about over $3 million, I think, 3 million persons. That would be the capacity for the airport, I think, on a yearly basis. I'm adding that to the foreign direct investment or the national investment that we will have in terms of the development of hotel rooms, Marriott, whatever other projects will come. More people coming to the destination would equate, more hotel development would equate to more persons coming to the destination. When hotels come to the island, they would need to feed people. And we want to ensure that our people in Tobago have the opportunities where they can supply products to those hotels that are coming. And that is why it is critical to provide access to those farmlands so that all farmers can make their contribution to the hotel development that is likely to come. It would have been the same opportunity and even on a greater scale if Sandals were to come to Tobago, because Sandals, I think, was bringing over 2,000 rooms, if I could recall. 2,000 rooms is quite a lot, and it would have been an all-inclusive kind of arrangement, meaning that on a daily basis, you have to provide endless food for your people to eat. Because, when we talk about all-inclusive, we have a tendency to believe one time that we have to eat everything that we see. And if that is your feeling, it means that we have to be in a position to provide the food. Right? And we have to, as a government, ensure that those who would want to provide the food have access to the readily available lands. And so that is why we have invested in access road development, and all of the development that we have been doing over the last 20 years or so. It's not a haphazard approach. All of them are interlinked and interrelated.
All right. So, your question was answered, Massachusetts. I have Tunapuna on the line. That's the last call, and I'm only doing this because Ms. Tunapuna will kill me. Ms. Tunapuna, good morning.
Good morning, my lover punch. My sweetie pie, my doodle darling, my doodle pie. Good morning, Brucey. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, the world out there, the titans of democracy, and everybody in Tobago. Good morning, Miss Tracy.
Morning.
How are you, sweetie pie?
I am doing well, and you?
Something. Me ain't know nothing about you too much. I hear all kind of things about you. I hear good, I hear bad, I hear you come. Oh, see what I hear this morning? That's why they jealous you. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. But you know what I want you to do, Miss Sweetie Pie? You see, 37th Psalm of the Psalmist David. Set not thyself of evildoers. Beat them with that. And when they have enough time, give them the 91st Psalm. He that dwelleth in the sacred place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Amen.
Everything what you do, I'm not joking, because I said it before and I said it again. They could do what they want, they not coming back. Period. What your God does you see that? Don't go in and set up yourself and I hear they talk about your husband. What they wanted is to be a woman they could have pulled and talk all over the place. Say love your husband and them nasty men and them out there.
All right, we have to go. Thank you very much.
All right, go. Go, God. And don't forget what I tell you. 31 Psalm, 37 Psalm, the 91st Psalm, and if you want to add, the 1st Psalm, and you pray.
Right.
Thank you very much.
And I've noted that. And thank you very much for your vote of confidence, and you are very right.
Listen, that is our guru here, you know. If I didn't take that call, licks I'd get after the program, licks, you know. But Ms. Davidson, I want to thank you so much, Celestine. I want to thank you so much for being on with us this morning. And I want to continue to tell you, be safe, continue doing what you're doing. I am very happy this morning for what I heard, and I'm telling you, and I'm sure there are other persons outside listening, ready to vote. You make me feel like election is in the morning, and I'm ready. You know I'm a campaign animal. I love it. So you make me feel like my jersey had to come out quick. I had to fly up to Tobago when it's that time and make sure that the People's National Movement is where they're supposed to be, back in office. So I give you your closing comments, and I want to thank you again. And again, I want to tell you look beautiful this morning, as always. So give your closing comments.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to have me on to speak to Tobagonians, to speak to our PNM membership, so that you could understand the truth, because this is what our platform is about. It's about telling you what has happened, and it's about telling you where we are going with Tobago's future. As I indicated before, the People's National Movement is the only organization that really has a track record of performance. You're talking about 65 years and counting. And even in the Tobago space, yes, people would say we have been there for some time and they want a change. But the question is, what really is the alternative? And one of the things I know is that the people of Tobago, with a PNM administration in office, could sleep comfortably at night, because our first priority when we get into office is to ensure that the things that are listed in our manifesto are dealt with. Those things having to do with lots of land, working with the private sector, those things having to do with the implementation of our youth programs. We are not about cessation. We are not about independence for Tobago, because we have heard from the PDP that that will be their first order of priority. And that is why they did not support the autonomy bill. And so I want the people of Tobago to understand that when you live in a good house, don't let bad house call you. PNM is the only choice. The PNM is the right choice. And on December 6th, come out and give us the support so that we can continue the representation, so that we can continue to ensure that we serve you and all of the people within the electoral districts.
Thank you so kindly. Have a good day. And as we say, be safe. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that was the political leader of the People's National Movement in Tobago, Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestine, Signal Hill, Patient Hill interview. Thank you so much and so kindly for being with us this morning. We have to go to the ads.
Yes.
And when we come back, we continue to take some calls. We have some birthday greetings to send out today.
Yes, I am.
So,
have one to send.
Well done. Excellent 919 FM. Woo! You're the envy of the morning.
Hey, Christmas is love, love, love. Oh, boy. Christmas is love. Oh, boy. We shall bring the love, love, love. Bring the love. Oh, boy. Last Christmas we didn't know what to do. You was like a one-sided shoe, but then I get up and I realize and open my eyes, you see man plan and God does not wait. So this Christmas on your behalf, it's only love, a handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a bucket of love, a bottle of love, cup full of love. Oh, oh, Christmas is love, basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, crate of love, a box full of love. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. The other day somebody get you mad and you wanted to get on bad. There's all kind of thing you wanted to do, but that is not you. You see, time they say is the best teacher, and there will always be one answer, and that is love. A handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a bucket of love, a bottle of love, cup full of love. Oh, oh, Christmas is love, basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, crate of love, a box full of love. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. We say love, 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 we say love for the Christmas. We say love, 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 we say love for the Christmas. Love for the children, love for the women, love for the men who taking care of them. Para chorus, we back the chorus. Everybody sing is love for the Christmas. Last Christmas you didn't know what to do. You was like a one-sided shoe, but then you get up and you realize and open your eyes and say, man plan and God does not fail. So this Christmas on your behalf, it's only love, a handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a bucket of love, a bottle of love, cup full of love. Oh, oh, Christmas is love, a basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, crate of love, a box full of love. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your home. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited. for the style in you.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bacon Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bacon Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow The Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bacon Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bacon Shock, the best of both worlds.
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the street 919 FM.
Hi, this is Nicole Huggins. Join me every Monday morning on the street 919 FM from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases as affects you today and how we can improve your health with healthy solutions. Call Health and Well Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins at 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. See you there.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes, Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 6 Tools.
Alright, thanks boss. Nama. Granny,
do you have $488 to lend me?
The faintest light can shine through all darkness. The power of love can transform hearts. The presence of good can bring peace where evil dwells. As we celebrate Diwali, remember its meaning, guiding us to live in peace and with love among others. Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited wishes Shub Diwali to the Hindu community. TTNF, from here to home.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Find an accountability partner. An accountability partner is exactly what it sounds like. Your accountability partner is there there to keep you on track when it comes to your finances. They are there to keep you motivated and to help you stay the course, especially through challenging times. For most people, an accountability partner is a spouse. However, an accountability partner can be any individual you trust and value their input and guidance. Having an accountability partner can be the extra motivation you need to reach your financial goals. That was your financial tip brought to you by The Street 91.9 FM.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of October 31st, 2021 stands at new positive cases 208, total active cases 4,901, total recovered patients 50,732. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 57,329. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
E-R-X. Bongo S again. Yeah, well, I come to teach all about Parang and Soul. Let me explain it. Well, Christmas morning, I calling my friends to bring your instrument, and yes, they gather all of them. We making a plan, who we hitting first, and what song we singing, and who doing the verse, cause that is Parang, Parang, Parang. Yeah, where I come from, Parang, Parang. Well, that is Parang, Parang, Parang. We drinks in me hand, Parang, Parang. Yeah, man. Well, on to the next house. I'm feeling nice. You have to leave the paper glass, but you can take the ice. We singing one more song because we don't stick. And well, we shake the neighbor gate with pure Parang music. Well, that is Parang.
Well, welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. Our two locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today at 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. There's something for everyone at Lowlands Mall Tobago, where you and your entire family can enjoy a safe and superior shopping experience. All of your favorite stores, service outlets, and of course food court outlets are now open and ready for your visit. Our food court takeaway is still available, or you can dine in with a valid vaccination card. All COVID-19 protocols continue to be in place for the safety of all visitors to the mall. And remember, no mask, no entry. Visit Tobago's #1 family destination today, Lowlands Mall Tobago, with comfortable and air-conditioned shopping and lots of secure parking. Tell your friends and family Lowlands Mall Tobago is open and ready for your visit. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches are now open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, don't forget PowerMaster, Optima Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15, Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. And guys, let me just say happy birthday going out to Stacy Laborde Guy. It comes from the Laborde and Edwards family. Happy birthday to you, my friend, and I hope you enjoy your day today. Sharon?
Oi?
Yeah, me good?
All right, so we're back. What an interview. Excellent. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yes.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we're back. It's 8:18 a.m. and today is the 1st of November 2021. Yes. All Saints light up today and tomorrow. But I want to take this opportunity today because I would not be on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Dominic's turn. I want to take this opportunity today to wish a very, very, very good friend of mine's, a darling, a sweetheart. I want to wish her happy birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday, so I take it in front. Miss Shirley, which is Chad's granny in San Fernando. I'm not going to tell you how old she is tomorrow, but she is clocking and she's batting very well. So I want to send all my love for her this morning. She listens every single day. She's on air listening to Titans of Democracy, Street 919 FM. And she has all her faculties excellent. You carry on a conversation with her, she's sweet to bad for days. So I want to wish you, Miss Shirley, a happy birthday for tomorrow. Please God, hope you live to see many more and hope we stay as sweet as we are. I really enjoy your friendship and your conversation and all your text messages. You know that I do. And Miss Shirley has asked me to do something on behalf of her. So I was wondering if we have to do a couple of giveaways. So I'm wondering, should we do it to children? But it's 8:19, so which means that the children may be getting ready for
the school or if they're not
their
in class
classes. So what we will do is, very quickly, I want 5 children to call in, and this is going to be her, how should you say, her gesture for her birthday. She wants to give something. So I think we would do it to the children. It's either we do it to the children or we look for 1 or 2 persons who, but I think the children might be better. You get more blessings from the children. Yes, big adults do all kind of things. Yeah, where you see it is. Let them get something to spend in their hands for the Christmas. So, I'm going to open the lines. It's 8:20 a.m. I'm going to open the lines. We need to get 5 children to call in. And I'll give all 5 of you $200 each. That's to celebrate Miss Shirley's birthday today on behalf of her.
Yes.
And for your Christmas. So we're going to open the lines, Bruce, and you need to take the numbers and the children's name or whatever. So you can call me on 307-0930, 307-0930, 475-7426. 475-7426. You must call in to win that $200. 5 children, very quickly. I'm waiting. That means that money will stay in the Titans' coffers or what? Look. This is looking like my boyfriend. Good morning.
Good morning, Auntie Sharon.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Everything good? I ain't hear from you for a little while. What happened? How's school going? How you have challenges? How you going?
Yeah, I'm going good.
All right. So I'll call you. You want to give them your name?
Yeah, my name is Adrian.
Adrian, boy. All right, Adrian, I'm going to take our next call. Thank you, darling.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, my dear. All right, so I lost that call. Bruce, you have any by you?
Nothing yet.
Okay. That Adrian always listening. You know, you can do what you want, Adrian Lockton.
I have one here.
Saraya, where are you, girl? Saraya, not hearing from you at all, boy.
I have one here.
Caller, you have one? You take.
Yeah.
Caller, you hold on. Take it, Bruce.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I'm not hearing at all.
Hi, good morning. I'm hardly hearing you.
Good morning.
Hi, morning. How you doing?
Good, fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Kevin Baimon.
Kevon?
Japol Baimon.
Japol.
Yes.
Japol, what was the last name? Spell the last name for me.
Barrr.
Barr.
Imond.
Nice. Japol, you good to your song and so soft. You're song like I want to talk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't be calling in on this program and afraid to talk.
You
Then we will give somebody
You
else.
gotta talk. How you going? How's
We'll
school
give it to
going?
somebody else.
I'm going good.
How old is Japol?
How old are you?
I'm 9.
He's 9 years old.
All right.
All right, Japol.
I have another
no problem.
call. I have a caller here.
We'll call you, right? Take care.
Caller,
Good morning.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Yes.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Who is this?
Jada Celestine.
Why daddy trying to prompt you in the back?
I didn't hear you.
Why daddy prompting you in the back? How old are you?
I am 12.
You're 12 and you and your daddy trying to prompt you to talk to us? What happened to your daddy? Tell your daddy to behave himself for me, please. You're big enough to speak to us. What's that? Where are you from?
I'm from Santa Cruz.
Okay, nice. Give me your name.
Jada Celestine.
What's it?
I am Jada Celestine.
I hear in Celestine. Is it Isaiah or Jada?
Tell them to talk loudly, talking soft. Are they free to talk? When they get on the radio.
Hello?
Hello.
Can I get your name, please?
My name is Jada Celestine.
Oh, Jada Celestine.
All right. 329-3833 is your number.
Sharon, send
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. I like brave children, you know.
I send a message to you there, Sharon.
All right.
Send the name.
We have another caller. We have one more space. You know how many persons? How many? You have one.
One, you have one.
So it's Adrian, Japol, Jada. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Low down the radio, darling.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling us from? Hi. What kind of thing is this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling us
to listen to
from?
on the radio?
Princess Town.
No, it's because the parents trying to prompt them. How old are you?
I'm 9.
Okay. What's your name?
Kende Ramsey.
Makinde?
Yes.
Spell your name.
Akinde.
Oh, Akinde. Akinde Ramsey. All right. So Akinde, you look out for us to call you. 2634. All right. Okay, we will call you Akinde. Thank you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I have one person holding here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you calling from?
Sun Valley.
How old are you?
11.
Oh, nice. What's your name?
Kalia Wallace.
What's your name?
Kalia Wallace.
Kalia. All right, Miss Kalia Wallace. So we would call you and look out for that prize that you all won on behalf of Miss Shirley today. All right?
Okay.
Okay, darling. Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, my dear. All right. So Bruce, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children.
Yep.
So we have Adrian, we have Japol, we have Jada, Akinde, and we have Kalia. So you all will receive $200 on behalf of Miss Shirley. That's Chad's grandmother. For her birthday tomorrow, she celebrates, and this is her giving back. You know how long me and do them kind of thing, give back? I always looking for. You think it's so? You think it's so? And what a better way to do it with children, honestly.
True.
So I'm very, very happy to do that. Yeah? Oh, I tell you, Trinidad and Tobago, 8:28 a.m.
Sharon,
I want to thank all of you. Tell me.
Go ahead. I have a bit of information to share here.
Sure.
Just saw it in my email. So we resume our worship on IWER stage with the National Congress of Incorporated Spiritual Baptist Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, Liberation 2021. So we begin this month on Thursday, the 4th of November 2021 at 6:30 p.m. Our guests are the Children Awake Spiritual Baptist Youth Group, courtesy His Eminence Patriot Dr. Stephen F. Julian. We'll be streaming live on Facebook at the Street 909 FM's Facebook page and on YouTube at IWER TV. So tune in to be a part of our live worship.
All right. So we're going to open the lines to take your calls. Yeah? And I go back to this, to what I started with. Earlier. Continue to follow people blindly and go and get all yourself in the ICU full, 10 and no beds. All right. Silent protest, all kind of thing about October. We're in November now. We're in October Revolution. We're in November. All go ahead. Go right ahead. Nothing to say, nothing to see. I don't know. Go right ahead. So, Adrian, Japol, Jada, Akinde, Kalia, thank you so much. And Miss Shirley sent her gratitude. She said, oh my gosh, she felt so good hearing the children this morning. All right? So thank you so much again for listening and calling in. All right. Good. So we're taking your calls. You just have what? About 25 more minutes. And we're taking your calls.
Yes. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Good.
So guys, call us up. Hey.
I have one here.
Go ahead.
Ooh, Papa. Ooh, Papa.
Morning, Felix.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning.
All listeners and callers and all who are in live. You see, look at your guest this morning.
I like your laughing.
Yeah, because Miss Felix, actually, I want Miss Celestine to win. And you know what? You see, I hearing about the youth and youth, Miss Felix. From day one, the PNM concentrate on the youth. I know because I grew up in it, if you understand what I'm saying here. I grew up in the 70s, if you understand what I'm telling you. And in that time, they used to come, it had a pollster coming, it had an electrician coming, it had people coming to let people crochet and bake in the Levante Center. If you understand what I'm saying here. Then it come down to MyLat and MyFat and MIC and all kind of different names they give it, if you understand what I'm telling you. And they even give you stipend and all. And you know the youths rather to hold on to a gun to bleed in Trinidad and Tobago, to let blood run. They rather do that. It have all these programs for you to come out better according to it. You're not educated. You don't want to learn what they're teaching in school. You have a trade. The whole system have some kind of trade to be done in Trinidad and Tobago. Be it from building house to building castles to building industries. Everything need a trade. And the youth and them who take it up. Because both some of them in big jobs right now, if you understand, I'm showing Miss Felix, with a certificate coming out from these same programs. And it's others who me, the government ain't doing nothing for me still. After this present, they would be saying that because they're waiting on a handout. No government come here to give anybody any handout. And here what? You see, they're telling you that how they're having a conference, 630 delegates in a foreign direct investment program today and tomorrow, or tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. You know, we're not in business. According to we're here in Venezuelans coming here and setting up business. You know, we're not in business, we're macroing people business. They all we good for. And like union to protest and demonstrate. No business head. Because people coming inside just to invest what we're supposed to be investing in. And we're not doing it. Thank you very much, Ms. Felix and Bruce.
Thank you very much.
I want to
have
Sharon.
another caller. You have one?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
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 Madam, morning.
Good morning, Battery.
I called to add to what that gentleman said. Because after growing up here, and I saw 5 foolish Tobagonians left on a vessel and went to an island, I think called Caratu, and attempted to rob a bank. And let me explain. I had a man in Trinidad and Tobago, and understand what I'm saying about a particular culture and a group of people. And they did the very same thing here by influencing a group of young black men that who decide to be lazy and not get up, influence the mind that the state owes them something. And if the state didn't owe you something, apparently this is the life we're going on. Because I have a man presently now who was a past attorney general with I think a member of the parliament or the senate, going to court to give murderers bail. Who? So let me explain something. Please allow me. In Trinidad, as I explained, I had a man who was a lawyer, go to court and represent a man for years as a businessman. Understand this history? As a businessman, and anybody in the community where he live want anything, he brings statues from India, multis from India, and build the best temple you could have think about. And nobody complained about his conduct. And that ended up in my community where I saw a man was working by Citrus Jewels and buy a Jeep. In them time to buy a Toyota, a black man, he had money. If you see it, brims down thing and he work in taxi. And that thing touched my community. And after that, the man lost his house, he lost the van, he lost his wife, he even sell the wife wedding ring. I see a group of Tobagonians going down the same road because of one particular individual who get there and using the same influence that they use then in Tobago. That PDP, that is the influence that is transpiring in Tobago, Ms. Davison, and having what we saw transpire. And here we're going on, mother. Them fellas went and do that in 2019, you know. You know, 1 out of the 5 of them get whole turn witness to tell the police in wherever place that they did it already yet. Tobagonians, all you wake up, please. We done been through it here already, you know. This is the last chance for the second Tobagonian to change our culture and the way we think about life. Bruce, go on, enjoy lady.
Yeah, man, take care.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you. It's Felix. And good morning to Bruce on the other side there.
On that side, yeah.
Hello?
Nothing. Go ahead.
As a stay away from the interview, because it is not my business, because I know it's PNM interview, right? But I must say, wonderful interview. I think that it was very, very well done. I think that the PNM Council leader answered the right questions. And I see that your program is leading in front by interviewing all these PNM Council accredits. So that is well done. But as I said, it is not my business on the PNM side there. I hope that what going to Tobago people take the right choice. I have no horse in the race, but I hope Tobago make the right choice. Because what that brother they do for Tobago, I think that the people of Tobago, they say that they owe him much. A brother by the name of Orville London, a passionate man who do good for Tobago. I know that if he was there again, he would never lost a seat, because he's a powerful man and he have a legacy what he do under the great uncle of the nation, Patrick Manning. Again, I am concerned today in this country that people lost in respect for the commissioner of police. They're showing they do not care. I see is, without calling anything, a known page for a political party put Balize in this man's mouth, in this man's ears. And I know who be on that page, not black people, it's Indians. So I look at it as a racist attack on African people. And it's sad to see that under Gary, not even 5 opposition members could have come out and protest. How that going on under this commissioner, I do not know. I continue asking the question, why March allowing under this commissioner? I don't know, Mr. Felix, I think that you have to get this commissioner on an interview, or even Inspector Alexander, to ask him if that go on the table, because it's on social media. You see these people marching, you see these people upsetting the country, and no police officer is going after them. Nobody is saying nothing about it. Because why I'm concerned? Because under Gary Griffith, you will have to ask to go out and to do your constitutional right, protest. How long nobody asking? How long nobody writing? It come like normal. So I was saying that Gary Griffith was a dictator, like he was a dictator, because if under the deputy commissioner of police, they could protest, and under the former cockroach, they couldn't protest. I know. So it's to me.
Listen, don't call nobody no name on the program to get me no trouble. It
is. Well, I know one man say, if they ain't fair, God, they go fair he. But we only never fair you though. You ain't see fair you, but we only never fair you. But so
the man by Jamie Hanley, we work hard for that Dr. Rowley.
Well, oh gosh, Dr. Rowley. But it seems that a disaster today in this country to upset. And before I go, I couldn't believe a former commissioner of this country sitting down and checking the murder rate in the country. Every murder rate take place. He said 1, he said 2, he said 3. Oh, then he said that press release. Under my watch, it wasn't all this murder. Hey, I want to put it on the record. Under your watch was the 2 highest murder rate this country ever seen. Go and check the record. Go on Google, it's right there. Under Gary Griffith watch, the 2 highest.
Kingsley.
But you were in 2.
Kingsley, I go on Talk to you tomorrow.
But you in two. We have 3 highest well, but Gary holding 2 at the record.
God.
Check the facts. I have
Goodbye.
it. Thank you very much.
Oh God. Jesus help this boy. Woo! you like an anti-vaxxer, eh? Oh God. Why you on the man back so? 8:42 a.m. I tell you. Well, yes. Look, Kingsley, behave yourself this morning. You want to put me in trouble or what? Where you? Let me take this call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. How are you today?
Morning, I'm great, after God.
You're good, I'm good, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
Miss Sharon, I listened to the interview that you had with Miss Tracy Celestin this morning, and I say it was a very good interview. And I know I asked myself, how in God's name certain people union have a problem with that lady? What is the problem with Tracy Celestin? And you know what the sad thing is? If we do not like her, that means we have a problem with Shampa Kujo and Ayana Repsa Roy. That's how I see it, Miss Felix. If we have a problem with Miss Tracy Celestin Davidson, all the Tobagoans have a problem with Ayana Webster Roy and Shamfa Kujo, because those are 2 strong women who represent Northern Tobago. And because I don't know what problem all they have with Miss Tracy Celestin Davidson, I don't know, maybe they live in a patriarchy and or they feel that man should not be running it.
Oh Lord. Caller? Well, he got cut off.
Yes, good morning again.
Oh, chill, is this happening?
Miss Felix?
Massachusetts, that's how you
Miss
reached
Felix?
there? Yes, morning. But how we reached there?
Mr. Brucey.
You bump off the man.
Mr. Brucey, you see that man, that lady who called up and make that donation for them children, a vex.
We are vexed for?
I refuse to be better.
We are vexing for?
What I did this morning is I went and bought some shares in a stock.
Mm-hmm.
So far, in pre-market, it's moving nice. So I good. That money that I put in there, I'm leaving it until Christmas time. And, Miss Felix, the last day that you will be on the air before Christmas, I'm going to take those proceeds and send it to you so you could give out to some children.
Sure.
I don't know how much it could be, but I put a little bit of pocket change in there. Christmas time, whatever the value is, I'm selling it, I'm sending it down to you, and them children and them who call up, depending on how much money in there, it will be divided equally. Because some of those children who call up, I realize they're shy.
Yes.
They're not accustomed talking either on the phone
Not
or
like my
on radio.
boy. Not like my boy Adrian. Adrian.
That young man really impressed me, and the young lady who called up too, the way that young lady articulated herself, man. So before Christmas, I got sent a little thing, and every child who called up to equate that amount of money is all yours.
Thank you so
And
much.
Tobago, if all you don't behave all yourself, if all you don't do the right thing, I done it all, you know. Because I had thing I want to do for all you too, for all your children. But if all you do the right thing, I done it all, you know. So you listen, keep listening to Titans Christmas time. I want you call up. I want you to jam the phone lines and them. I hope Mr. Brucey have insurance for his fingers.
He had
because he's going to need it when I'm done.
He had that.
I go on.
All right, my dear. Hey, take that. Take that. Well, guys, remember we're getting ready to celebrate Diwali. See the Festival of Lights. That's on Thursday, ain't?
Yeah. Thursday, please.
Yeah. Well, let's see, as of today, Bruce, list of items no longer attracting VAT. But don't tell me, list of items not attracting VAT and all you put up the price. You take off the VAT and slap back. Don't come with that, eh?
I didn't want to say it.
Don't come with that, only, right? I just let you know.
Sharon Felix.
Mm-hmm.
You know I have an apology to make.
Who?
An apology.
You have to apologize on air?
Yes.
What you do?
Well, I didn't call the name, but everybody know the name. The provider that was getting me trouble the other day now. My internet provider
Lord.
now. Yeah, I make a whole bacchanal with them. Only to realize that only time I used to pay 2 accounts now. So now I'm paying 1. But the other account, the money went to that one.
Okay,
so I was to call the person and say, hey, what's going on now? I end up paying some money on your account. I want to get back from my account this month. So I'm telling the provider I'm sorry.
Oh God, oh.
Trying to make a proper, I'm not telling you bacchanal. When I call them on the phone, I blue vex, you know. When I check and I say, but wait now.
So you pay online?
Yeah. I say, Lord Father, I say, let me
you know what I come? You know what I come like? You know what I come like? I go into normally, right? I run phone cards and I will top up from the internet, right? So I top up somebody's phone. Mistake when I press, it went on to somebody else's phone. But I know the person real good, so I call the person to tell them, listen, by mistake, you know. So here we tell me, well, thanks now, because this is long. And if you hear a vex, a pissing vex, what I wanted to say, I said, Sharon, it's $40. You ain't go there. He going and talk about that in 2 minutes, and it got done. You know, when he called me back, he said, girl, you know my data was on and all the money. Then I said, good. Good.
That's our next
for your disingenuous behavior, good.
With that data, once you see that data on is pressure, you know.
Yes.
Once that on.
So I say, okay, good, nice. Don't call them back for nothing. So I'm very careful now when I'm doing it. I have to make sure I see the name come up before I press send.
And
not me, nah?
I'm making a mistake again, huh? That
what?
In this hard over season.
So I want to say good morning to a gentleman in the Port of Spain South area. He sent me a long WhatsApp about not having pipe-borne water and could land. Tell me what kind of thing in the text. But I forwarded the text to Mr. Keith Scotland, your member of parliament for the Port of Spain South area, and he called me back to report and said that he got some truck-borne water, and so on. And I want to tell him thank you for sending the message to me so that I was able to send it off for you to get that help.
Nice.
I will also try to call him because I am supposed to get 2 devices, so I am hoping I get it so I can help him with one of it. I think his wife passed away with cancer and he had the children looking after them, and I think he's a security officer, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So I'm going to see, once I get them, I will be trying to help him out in some way possible. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So Trinidad and Tobago, the word for today is memories. Memories don't live like people do. I am grateful for my memories. Today, I remember the dear souls who have enriched my life through their unique contributions. Hold on, Mount St. George. I am grateful for memories of precious experiences and heart connections, even though I have relatives and friends who have passed from earthly life. Their love and their love and presence still live in my heart. Connections I've made through the years make life rich and fulfilling. Some memories may bring a tear, while others may bring a smile or even a laugh. No matter which memories arise, I honor and nurture myself as I reflect upon them. I am grateful for my treasured memories and for all the people whose love, wisdom, support, and guidance have shaped me. Each one has helped me become who I am, and that's a fact. I thank my God for every time I remember you. Philippians 1:3. That is a fact. It is a fact. Let me take Mount St. George. Only you can make me break to do that.
Yes, Sharon, let me talk first. Miss Tracy, Celestine, I heard you this morning. I like all that you have said. And people of Tobago, Miss Tracy said something at the end, but I want to say it otherwise that my mom used to say it. She said, if you're in good house, don't leave and go to bad house. That is not a paraphrase there. When you're in good house, you make bad house call you. Hear what my mom used to say, Miss Sharon, and TNM people in Tobago. the people saying that TNM not good. All right, I agree with that. But hear what mom say. Good, you with good for nothing, and you're going to leave good for nothing and take up bad for worse. So PNM is good for nothing. That is what you are saying. But you are leaving the good for nothing and take up bad to worse, which is the PDP. You all be very, very, very careful. I hope all of you all, or most of you all, heard what Ms. Davison said this morning. So Begonians, my fellow people, do what is right on the 6th of December. Miss Sharon, you all have a blessed one, you and Uncle Bruce, and we'll talk again Wednesday. Uncle Bruce, I'll talk with you and Dominic tomorrow.
Yes, no problem.
All right, thank you so kindly. And Trinidad and Tobago, that's it for calls right there. Oh gosh, look, let me take this one. Oh Lord, at the end of the day. Omar?
No, it's me. Your husband. Now hear what happened? Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Wednesday is my born day. I go be 61.
Oh Lord, well, you know you have to
What I really want is for you to top up my phone by $100 by mistake. So me please. I'm gone.
I like that one.
Oh, now we out of
I
time.
like that one. So guys, this is where we're gonna leave it for today.
Yes.
It was an excellent morning this morning, Monday the 1st of November. That shows you my month start really good. And I'm just hoping and asking people to continue to follow the protocols, wash your hands, wear your mask, watch your distance. Please, please, please be careful. The Delta is there. Please don't, well, all of us, all, myself, everybody, we have to be very, very careful. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, please go and get vaccinated if you're not yet vaccinated. Do so. So, with that, we're gone. Talk to you on Wednesday, please, God. Be safe. Love you much. I'm out of here. Ciao.
Crazy. I have a got an empire. That girl wicked and wild. Always in the latest style. That you one who have no child. Maybe son PD's a king. Always in everything. Every parang function, every parang step. They bring him out and out. King and to Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Just a whisper of a voices all day.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylist Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylist Furniture Limited. Stylist Furniture Limited. For the style in you.
Just got your CXC or CAPE results? Then start your degree today at CTS College and choose from many of our pathways in business management, business administration, human resource management, marketing, finance, management information systems, computer engineering, computing and information systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
Get great Diwali savings at Extra Foods. Chief Curry Powder, $12.99. MP Chana, 4 tins for $20. Eastern Brand Coconut Oil, 700 ml, $19.99. Move full or low-fat milk, $13.99. Sultanas, 400 grams, $11.99 per pack. Suntan Cocos Coconut Milk Powder, 3 for $12.99. Nabisco Cream of Wheat, 794 gram, $42.99. Fruto 1 liter, 3 for $25. Plus many more Diwali specials. Only at Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
This Thursday, 4th November from 6:30 p.m., the National Congress of Incorporated Shelter Baptist Organizations of Trinidad and Tobago
Liberation 2021 continues to celebrate
the 70th anniversary of the repeal of the Shelter Prohibition Ordinance of 1951.
fulfilling our spiritual liberation.
The Children Awaken Spiritual Baptist Youth Group,
His Eminence Patriarch Dr. Stephen F. Julian,
celebrates the 70th